What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Plugin Monday. As you can see, we're going to be talking about the Bus Compressor 2, specifically the one by Solid State Logic. Most of the time when I'm cooking up beats, I do like to use this one, so let's just dive right in. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to play it, see where we're at with level, set the threshold, get our attack and release set, and then use some of that makeup gain. I like to make use of the high pass filter. If you're thinking about buying a bus compressor in general or buying this one specifically, just note the high pass filter doesn't go up very high, but for the most part it's obviously very usable. So let me go ahead and play it. So as you can hear, you can pretty much push this compressor as much as you want before you really start hearing that compression, which is really nice about it. I personally think the SSL, specifically this bus compressor, handles a lot of bass, specifically hip-hop stuff for sure, obviously rock and stuff, but I do think that it tends to hold up to a lot more bass than other bus compressors. I like to personally use the auto release. As you can see, the attack sometimes I do quick if I want it kind of have like that limiter kind of sound, I guess, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I'm usually sticking between 10 and 20 milliseconds for that attack. For me personally, ratio is always going to be 2 to 1, and like I said, we're going to throw in that high pass filter just so the bus compressor, even though like I said it does handle bass well, it is nice to kind of let that bass still breathe and poke through your mix. So let's go ahead and set that. I personally like to go ahead and set it to 185. Sometimes I do 150, just depends on how much control or how much I want the bus compressor to control the bass. But obviously you can see and you can hear that we got more level out of it because that bass isn't being detected by the bus compressor circuit. Our needle, you can see, is dropping, and audibly our compression is dropping because it's not detecting any of that bottom end basically. Otherwise, cool bus compressor. Let me know if you have it, how you use it, what you use it on. I personally do like to use it on background vocals, and like I said, on productions for sure. But like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.